What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Alright, special video for you all here today. We are headed to the Supercharger in Tysons, Virginia. And we are FSDing to the Supercharger and letting the car drive itself into the Supercharger. So we are 9 minutes out to the Supercharger, and let's just say I forgot to charge my car last night. This is like the first time ever. And yeah, I got a little bit of charge, before leaving, but I figured let me just swing by the Supercharger 10 minutes or so and just get a little bit of extra juice before I hit my destination. It's saying that I'm gonna get there with 31%. And yeah, that's plenty. I'm actually navigating to the Supercharger, so what that does is preconditions the battery. So the battery gets nice and warm, or whatever, cools it down, whatever, it's healthier for it to charge faster. And kind of like your phone, you have slow chargers and fast chargers. And yeah, same thing for the car, slow chargers and fast chargers. At home, typically people have slow chargers. At home, we have a 30 amp charger, and it's so sufficient for overnight charging. I've never needed more. I supercharge like maybe 5 times a year, if that, maybe 10 times a year, if that. Yeah, I have to go back and look at the stats, to be honest. It's really low. It's pure emergency. And yeah, it's just put it like this: the number of times that I've filled up gas before getting a Tesla was I can't even keep track of the number of times that I filled up gas in a year outside of the house, and here maybe 10 times a year, if I don't plan it properly. That's really on me. If I plan it properly, then 0. Honestly, I mean, unless you're traveling far, right? And if you want to go to like New York, if you're from the DC area, then yeah, you got to stop by some Superchargers on the way up, and it's pretty cool. They're conveniently located all along the highway, and yeah, what more can you ask for? Honestly, they're right there, right next to where the gas stations are. They're actually, some of them are in the gas station parking lots. So at this point, yeah, I'm just happy to see more and more come along, and they're just constant. They're beyond my need. But I know I'm charging while I'm working, charging while I'm sleeping. So try not to really think about charging too much. But once in a while, when I do, then it's kind of fun. I'm like, all right, let's go charge the car. Whatever. It doesn't take that long. I mean, I'm just gonna stop and it's an opportunity for me to use my phone and whatnot and hang out, relax for a few minutes, and then boom, I'm gonna get back on the road. I don't plan on being there for more than like 10 minutes, and whatever juice I get for 10 minutes, then I'll get it, and that's it. I don't think it'll cost more than $5, maybe 10. I don't even think it'll cost $10, maybe somewhere from $2 to $5. Honestly, it's ridiculously cheap. I don't even want to talk about the price. It bothers people. And then I'm not sure why they don't wrap their head around the cost. But it's like 10 times cheaper than gas, almost. I don't know, maybe somewhere around there, 5 times cheaper than gas. It depends on where you're charging, of course. Charging at Superchargers costs like 50 cents a kilowatt. At home, it's like 15. So do the math, it costs more to charge outside the house than it does inside the house. But there's tons of public charging, tons. So just download the app, PlugShare. And here we are, we're in Tysons Corner officially, for anyone who is not aware of this area. This is the area to be in. Yeah, in the whole DMV area, this is one of my favorites, alongside Arlington. Tysons Corner is pretty awesome. They have, I think, one of the best malls in America right here. And we are considered to be like the tech capital of the world, California. I know you guys got Silicon Valley out there, right? I get it, but at the same time, don't think you're fully aware of what's going on here in the DMV area. And if you're not, I would like to consider us the tech capital of the world, because 90% of the internet traffic flows through Loudoun County, which is one county down. We're in Fairfax County right now. So yeah, this is the result of it. The result of it is like big tall buildings and Tesla dealerships and this amazing metro rail system that they have running down the middle. It's pretty cool. It wasn't there when I was a kid. Finally, you know, we got it running all the way to the airport at this point. And you know, back in the day, like when I went to London last time, you know, you could actually fly right into Heathrow and go straight to downtown London, you know, Central, I think is what they call it. And here, now you can officially fly right into Dulles Airport and hop on a metro and be right in downtown DC. And that's pretty spectacular. It used to not be the case here, and used to have to do a few more steps. But yeah, transportation just getting better and better and better. Look at this red Tesla in front of me. Wow, what a spectacular car. Model S. So quick. I can't even fathom the thought. I really am a big fan of the autonomy. One day, who knows? I like the Roadster. The Roadster is pretty cool. There's another Model S. I'm almost thinking Tysons. T stands for Tesla at this point, because there's so many over here. It's ridiculous. It's hard I can't even keep up anymore. I'm seeing Cybertrucks everywhere. Not in this video, but not yet at least. I just saw one on this drive though, right before getting, oh look, they're saying there's a charger right here in this parking lot too. And that's funny, I didn't even know that. And just like I was saying, there's more and more chargers coming up, and it's just hard to keep up at this point. And as you notice, I don't know if you were paying attention or not, but the car drove itself, not one single takeover. I'm still rocking 12.3.6. I don't know when this update is coming. I'm not even looking forward to it anymore. I'm happy with what I have. Who knows, maybe I'll get in Hardware 4 one day. And yeah, but probably, more than likely. But right now, I'm just very happy with this car. There's no need to switch it. Look at it switching lanes for me. And yeah, the FSD is incredible. I can't get over the safety behind it. It's a lot safer than a lot of people that I know. And yeah, I don't even want to really talk more much about that. Here we go. So FSD knows that the supercharger is right ahead. It's getting into this lane for me. Does it make this light? This is a difficult light. This is and it's going to decide to stop, and it did. Very nice job. And yeah, notice how it decided to stop there. Some people would have punched it and tried to make that light, but FSD always just tries to go with the safer move, right? So we want to go with the safety first, always. And notice how it stopped. It did a wonderful job stopping there. And yeah, here we are. We're like in the heart of Tysons right now. Making this left or the next left goes right into the mall, Tysons Corner Mall. And yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's one of the most premier areas in the Northern Virginia area. We're just kind of outlooking Washington, D.C. We're just behind the Potomac River. On the other side is Maryland. And Washington, D.C. just kind of engulfs the little area right there. That's why I like to consider ourselves the tri-state area. D.C., Maryland, Virginia, we're all one. And yeah, you can drive 20 minutes and be in Maryland, and be 10 minutes from here you could be in DC, and or you could drive 7 hours and still be in Virginia, and it's pretty intense. Yeah, so we're like a very interesting area in this Northern Virginia DMV area. It's really tech fueled. We've got Microsoft and Google. They've got headquarters, not headquarters, but big buildings at least over here. Their headquarters, of course, is in California, but we got a lot of headquarters out here too. You'd be surprised. You would have to Google what is going on. We got Michael Saylor with MicroStrategy. You might be able to see his building. It's right behind the Capitol Grill over here. It's in that big brick building. I can see it, the sign from where I'm sitting. It says MicroStrategy. And they own that building right there. That's Michael Saylor since pre-Bitcoin days, and he's killing it. He's like Satoshi Nakamoto. It's him. He's like right there, and yeah, he hangs out in that building. I'm assuming all day, or he just traveling the globe, no clue. But that's his company, and they're doing really well over here, and they're doing really well. And here we go. We're looking to make a left on there. I see a Cybertruck. All right, just as I was saying it, there's one all in black right there. Yes. All right, so we're making a left. FSD did a beautiful job making that left, and we're gonna see how far it can take us into the supercharger area, right? Because man, that's a really tight garage. I get hesitant with FSD going through the garage area. I like to take over, FYI. Really nice job with getting us into the parking lot like that. That was perfectly done. You see the pedestrians here. FSD did a great job stopping for them and not making them feel any type of way, you know, coming to a full stop. And let's see how it does with the speed bump. It did. It figured it out. Went around the speed bump, and we are looking to get right into the garage right there. So let's see what FSD does. Make a full stop right here. Even the people aren't making a full stop over here. And here we go. FSD knows what to do. Let's see if it knows to get into the right lane to get into this garage. Oh my gosh, and it looks like it's gonna do it. Now this truck in front of me is doing the most. I'm not sure what he's doing, but let's see.